This is a bait.
Takanaka's the boy.
Would anybody like to give us a very quick recap, or shall I jump straight into it?
I think we could probably jump straight in.
Yeah.
Did a bit of killing last time, pretty much, wasn't it?
Yep. Killed a Medusa.
Bit of Medusa killing.
Locked the door to the sofa. Good times.
First Medusa, then the head honcho, and then some random poor sod who just happened to be after the big boy.
I believe his last words were please.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Please what? Could have been. Please.
No, just screaming please, I think.
Yeah.
As he got dragged over the fire.
Yeah.
I didn't find a chance to mention it last week, but he has the same token as Porridge Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that the entire time.
Everybody turned up. That's why I said, "Who's this dude?" Because I'd seen him before somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have a brother? Well, yes, indeed. He serves in the Navy. How did you know?
Go on, lads. Special porridge today. It's a big day today.
Okay. The acrid choking stench of thick smoke in the room from the burning body spills out of around this fireplace where Lord Lannis's ruined body kind of still sits over the way. Below, the Medusa's severed head has been hastily stuffed into a bag. Its lifeless black blood still seeping through the cold stone floor. Your muscles will twitch with this kind of phantom static of rebounding chain lightning, and a cold sweat clings to Unger and Abard where the Medusa's acidic poison ensnaked here have bit into your flesh. But as you clamber up through the blasted masonry above the hearth, the air grows instantly cooler, and the rough, jagged stone of the secret passageway scrapes against your armour. The chaotic shrieks of the monstrosity, the clatter of scattered caltrops, the crackling hum of Medica catching a dying soul have all abruptly vanished. Here in the belly of the stone, there was heavy silence. In this corridor, what do you all do?
Unger's going to be proceeding at the front with caution, shield and spear in hand, sniffing the air for any oddities, using the power of his airhide armor.
Heavy on the air is the smell of blood, but the smell of blood has rung around these halls ever since you first came into this place. Blood has a presence here. But on the air of blood, you smell that of human. And through the corridors is where it comes from. Further on from here.
Mm.
We go like in order. So what's Shamash doing?
Sorry, my computer's just having a bit of a time, but
Smash's
just
computer.
No worries,
Yeah.
I can hop
It's his
in.
brain. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, basically, just give me a second. In fact, someone else hop in. Might have to restart the thing.
Medica is closely following Shamash, and Dawn is tailing Medica and holding, basically, with his other hand, he's holding Medica's cape as his lead, basically, where we are going, and the other hand is used to take in the walls and hold himself up. And he seems on edge, obviously, not being able to see, and he's in the unfamiliar territory, but he is alert and following Medica.
Abard, a little bit dinged up from the last fight, just kind of plodding along behind the blind man. Occasionally looks over at Artus and just checks in on the time.
Artus is happily giving the time to Abard. Glad someone's asking, actually. I appreciate that, Abard. But he's a bit fired up still from all the adrenaline, from all the combat, so he's got a squat on. I don't know how tall the room is, the corridor that we're going through, but he's 3/4 height, so he's got a bit of a squat on, following the party.
Nubs.
Oh shit! It is me next. Sorry. Just trailing behind, bow in hand. He's not really had to do too much yet, and he still has some fire arrows, I do believe, as that would last, I think, an hour, that spell. So he's got a flaming arrow notched in his bow. Let me just double check that. Flame arrows. Maybe it only lasts a minute. Spell damage. No, I think I just... for an hour. Yeah, okay, cool. So maybe the flickering light from the end of Nubs' bow is sending strange shadows down the hallway. Finn and Bracefoot.
Finn and having a final glance of the room. He's still going to have a quick look at the scrolls before he climbs up the fireplace. Can you just grab one?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sweet. I'm going to pick up what I think looks like an official important document and stash it for later use.
Okay, as you do so, roll me a D100.
Nice. 47.
Okie dokie. Have we got Aiden back?
Yes, hello, just about. So Shamash, who is just behind Unger, is feeling relatively confident, very content with the death of the Medusa. So now he's following behind Unger and just whistling to himself. Jaunty little tune.
Lovely. Unger Bunkerson, as you approach the ladder, you look out into what seems to be almost like another temple room.
Unger will approach the entranceway with caution, kind of as he approaches the aperture to this hole. He's just going to poke his head out, look left, look right, just to check the coast is clear.
It wouldn't take much to see that this room is empty.
Unger Bungson is going to immediately head over towards the watermelon and check that it's all right. He's going to give it a sniff.
Roll me a survival check. The melon smells just fine.
He's going to break it open and start scooping the insides out.
So I'm supposed to be behind you.
As you open the watermelon, it reveals this lush, sweet smell from it. It's the first time you've seen fresh fruit in quite some time. It is delicious.
Unga's fully cartoon mode, sort of getting his face involved, just devouring this watermelon.
You love chickies?
Ash looks on in disgust. He's not a fan of fruit.
Medica walks in and basically leads Dawn to stand behind the altar, and then locks his eyes to the statue opposite side of the room, and tries to identify it.
As you approach the statue, roll me a history check. As you walk through this hall, you notice the ornate, patterned, painted floor. You see that of a three-headed dog. And as you approach the statue itself, with an 11, you look at the visage questionably. Taking some time to think about gods that have relation to wolves, linking it to Umberlee. And you would recognize that this statue is the material form of Malar.
You ever seen a dog like that? Nope. I certainly have.
Nope. But if it's anything like the last room, I imagine it's probably going to come to life at some point.
I don't like it.
Same. Can we, like, break it or something?
Oh, there's perhaps another way out. Fuck this place.
What are you chortling to yourself for? What do you mean? Let us in on the secret, would you?
Nothing.
Okay.
Like, genuinely, nothing.
Nothing.
Just out chocolate.
Okie dokie. Just still, nonetheless. Unga Bungerson, you're looking a little bit worse for wear.
Unga briefly turns to you, beard dripping in watermelon juice, face covered in watermelon flesh and seed.
Actually, I see beyond you there's someone who's looking even worse for wear, and that's a Gaybard Helmer. Gaybard, come here. I know you're supposed to be the healer in our group, but yet I might be able to help you out. Would you like me to try laying my hands on you?
I would hold off for now. I was wondering if maybe sometime soon we might have a chance to sit down for maybe 15 or so minutes. I think if that were to happen, I'd be right as rain.
Suppose we could do that here, couldn't we?
I think we need to run to the boat first. I'll be fine until we get there.
All right, fair enough.
Abard feels a perishing thirst and he needs to have a drink. Sit down.
Yeah.
Just
Grab
here
anything
outside
at
the
hand.
shop.
He's grabbing it up. His special bottle of whiskey he's been saving the whole trip. No, hold on now, Abard. Hold on. That's just for special occasions. Here, take some of my water flask. I put a few good berries in it for flavour.
Suddenly got a tremendous thirst on.
Dare we explore this room more? Lest I fear it be full of evil and traps. Frankly, I would be do well to leave this place. What say you, gentlemen?
I say we should get to that
Good
boat.
idea. Let's explore it more.
Okay, to the boat it is. Shamash, you may, as you were.
Is there a chasm in the middle of the room or something?
Yeah, there's a weird shadow.
It's the shadow from the
Shadow that
colossal creature, right?
someone just ignored, basically.
A giant snake.
No.
Oh, yeah, I see that when I look at your screen as well. I don't understand why that's there. That
Just
isn't
keep on wondering, man.
Because Medica wants to inspect the sacrificial altar.
Of course he does. He'd love that kind of thing.
You see the sacrificial altar is filled with dry blood. There is what looks to be almost a ceremonial knife, but it is sharp. Looking back at the statue of Malar, for you, Medica, you would recognize him as being one of the deities of fury that was indeed led by Talos.
Yep.
Less a deity of hunting, stalking, bloodlust, and bestial savagery.
In my head, I'm thinking, Anga could be worshipping anything like this. To fit him.
You look back at Unger devouring a watermelon.
And a wry smile comes across your face about how
Fury.
clever you are.
It is red.
How high up are the heads of this statue?
I'd say the statue is. That's a good question. Like 15, 20 foot tall?
Okay. Could fit and try and climb up the statue.
Are you climbing up the dog statue? Because that's a painting on the floor.
Oh, it's just a painting on the floor. Ah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a statue for some reason. My brain is
Finn
smooth.
gestures in the middle of the room like he's climbing up a
Yeah.
statue. Really.
Finnan's like mimes his way onto the beast and
He's
heads
lying
up
on the
to by
ground.
one of his heads and like,
Yeah.
look at me, Unger, I've tamed the beast.
Unger, from his
It's all right
perspective,
there.
can't really see what the hell Finnan's talking about because he just sees like a skewed version of something on the floor.
Finn's like riding it. Like how I came to love the bomb, just like yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Finnan could be
That's
taming
enough
the
of that.
beast by approaching this sacrificial altar and coming close to this knife.
I'll come have a look. What's going on, Medic?
Oh, nothing too much. Can I have your hand for a moment?
No. It's gonna take it.
Thought you wanted to tame the beast.
Yes. Hang on, let me get a closer look at this. The
It just
situation
takes a little prick to your finger area, and we shall see what happens.
Well, what about yours? And can Finnan try and grab the sacrificial dagger and like prick Medica quickly?
Yes. Sleight of hand?
Yeah. $13.
Medica, what is your AC?
25.
Nope.
I imagine Medica doesn't even move. The dagger just kind of bounces off him and he stares at you.
Yeah.
Very evening.
Finn's gonna like. He pulls back his hand and like slowly does it a second time. He just taps his armor like, ha ha. Can I potentially drop the dagger in the basin and step away from Medica?
I mean, yeah, well, I wouldn't say that needs to be a roll. You can just RP that.
Okay, sweet.
Roll de-escalation.
Medica
Yeah.
just keeps staring at Finn and gives a little smile and figures bravery is a virtue reserved for few people.
At this point, Unger's smacking his lips. Comes next to Medico. Huh? What is this?
Unga, do you like hunting?
Yes.
Do you like slaying beasts?
Yes.
This fellow here likes them too. He's a big man who likes to hunt. Does
Unger's
he sound
eyes
like a good guy?
lead up to the statue and he'll squint as he concentrates on him. Mm.
If you want to
Yeah,
meet
okay.
the man, you should definitely stab yourself with that knife. Just a little bit, not too much.
Me
And,
too.
yes, usually gods like to talk to people who enjoy the same things they do.
But I can use my knife. Yes.
Potentially, yes. Has your knife seen battle and blood of many beasts?
Yes.
Then it will do fine.
He will help us.
Perhaps. Only one way to find out.
Unger will shrug and he'll take out a small little knife with a ivory handle.
Nubs is peeking from behind this pillar.
I agree, but that smell, that's not okay.
He'll cut just into the area on top of his thumb and drip the blood into the basin. Like this.
Yes, that's good.
I'm just going to look at the statue, expecting something to happen.
As blood drips into the basin, it pools. Just a small letting. But Unger, as you do so, you stare at the blood and you feel yourself drawn into it. For those of you around Unger Bungerson, his head tilts back and his eyes white as they roll back into his skull as he tilts to look at the statue. His mouth agape.
Medica is very versed with this, so he just lets it roll and makes sure that no one uninvited comes too close. He allows Finan to be there, but if he touches Unga, he will prevent him.
What's going
Unger
on,
Bung-
Medica? We need
Unga
Ungabungason.
Roll a Constitution saving throw, Ungabungason.
You get a +3 on that.
Unger
Hey.
is seeking an audience.
So 30 then.
The mighty hunter.
Finnan, as you stare into Ungabungason. I love the slow rotate. What you all don't see beyond Ungabungason's glazed expression as he stares deeply into the statue's eyes, and it stares back at him. Ungabungason, you are roaming with wolves. You run through forests. You hunt beasts and animals, and you feast on their bodies. You prowl the night. You roam plains, and you feel as if you live 1,000 lives of 1,000 animals in this world. There is a moment in this body of a beast where you stand upon a hill, face to face with yourself. But in your human form. And your human form stares back into the eyes of a beast. Part wolf, part boar, part big cat. And as you stare back at this beast, what do you do?
This beast is also staring back at me, and I'm part of it. I'm also viewing myself through this beast's eyes. Is that correct?
Correct.
Unga's human form would extend a hand towards the beast. Was towards its face, as you would to a dog, to let it smell your hand.
The beast moves closer, almost bowing its head to the touch.
Unga's human form would crouch to get lower.
As you crouch, it crouches next to you, and its eyes look into yours. It bares its teeth back at you, opening its jaw.
Unga would hold its gaze, not shifting, showing no fear.
It reclines its back, moving into a submissive pose.
Unga then would go to reach for its mane and place his hand on the beast.
allows you.
Who then starts scratching it and slowly reach into his bag for some rabbit and other game I imagine he'd have on his person from an earlier hunt. And present the beast with it.
It takes it. And then in this moment, you feel one with the beast. And the beast feels one with you. And you are jolted back into your body in the real plane as your eyes go from milky white and you feel a burst of air coming back into your lungs as if you've been holding your breath despite your mouth being open.
Boy, Unger would say as he comes back to reality, whipping his head around, confused about his surroundings.
Unger, what did you see?
His eyes still wide. I saw many beasts I was hunting. I was one of them. I feasted. I ran through forest, through plain. And then I saw myself. And myself saw the beast.
Did you like the hunt and the beasts?
Beast was very cool, like wolf, but also boar, but also big cat. Was very nice. Not beast I've seen before.
You have seen the Great Hunter. Whenever you feel like going for a hunt or enjoying the beast hunting and being a beast, think of this moment. He might come to you again.
Many lifetimes I lived as this beast. Strange I am here now. Would Unger feel any different in reality?
You'd feel a difference within your own blood that pulses through you. And looking down at the area that you cut to let the blood, you see it's healed, but a red scar remains.
Strange. This place is strange.
Many things in this world are strange, but they hold a great power within them. And if you embrace it, you will find your home in it.
Unger, the other piece of what you then realise as you look around the room, your smell was already extremely heightened through the Mudagog's bear armour. But now it's almost as if you can see what you smell. And as you look through the room, you see the trails of blood and start to pinpoint different people against it. You can follow the trails
Would there be any trails leaving this room?
Roll me a perception check at advantage.
At 12.
The only trace. No, in fact, the room would feel busy, almost hard to decipher. You sense that many people have passed through this room of late, some more recent than others. Through all 3 doorways. But I would say with a 12, most recent is that directly behind you.
To the south.
Yes.
Unga would just start following this trail without really saying why.
Oh, there he goes.
I'd say Medica understands this, but also is aware that he is leaving Dawn behind, so he goes and fetches Dawn.
Smash is intrigued and follows Unga, but at a short distance.
Finn's following too.
I have
Concerned.
gotten my character stuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, sir.
Talos
Where
is
is he?
displeased.
Oh, it's in the wall.
Tried to sneak through the wall, eh?
Medica
Hello.
phases into a different reality.
For some reason, I can't really see, like, oh, well, it's...
You're on the wonk
probably-
for some reason as well.
Yeah, I'd put myself in there like that.
As you, sorry, Bunga, can I just, I'll just bring you back up here 2 secs. As you start to walk down this corridor, you then see a trail of blood that leads down it. But as you walk around this corner, you hear the sound of voices, and with your heightened senses, you hear a frantic voice shouting to another. Disembodied, you cannot see these people. Let me onto the boat, you brain-dead fool! I have to warn the others. The echoes up. Muffled. I'm gonna take a quick break from there.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes, let us do it.
Get in it like a car. Wait, what?
Get in it
On
like a
it
car.
like a car bonnet.
Yeah, get in it like a bin. Eh? No. No.
So
It's
the
cough in
muffled,
the room.
muffled shout of, let me onto the boat, you brain-dead fool! I have to warn the others. Echoes up the hallway from this corridor.
Is it just Unga that can hear this with his heightened senses?
I would say that it's going to resonate for all of you, but it would be heightened for you, Unga. But yeah, it's going to be, it's a shout. It's coming up through the corridor.
Unga would quickly turn and say, "They've got on boat yet. They're still there. We can stop
We can
them."
stop it.
Medica looks at Unga and says, "Hunt."
This is where Unga starts running on all fours like a beast. With double the movement speed.
Down the stairs as well, like downhill down the stairs. Impressive.
Friendly game. Everyone within 10 feet of Abard currently gets +10 to their base movement.
+10 to their base movement.
You get an extra 10 feet to your base movement.
Oh, baby. Unga is going to dash 100 feet.
Oh, shit.
To literally animalistic.
Yeah, it's literally animalistic.
Yeah.
30 meters in 6
Oh shit, there's not even 100 feet to go. There's only 65.
Wow.
You're able to run across water because you're moving so fast.
Unga dashes towards the end with abandon. Emotionally arrives.
As you, sorry, you go.
I was going to say, wherever he arrives, he'll skid to a hole, like an animal would on a hard surface, trying to purchase with their claws.
And as you reach the end of the corridor, you almost kind of come to the point where you're struggling to stop the speed as you come to this end and you see below in front of you a river of blood that passes through this shallow ravine. You manage to stop yourself, and in front of you see a red wizard lambasting another person on the other side that you cannot see directly. He turns, and I'm going to allow you to make a dexterity save against his.
Oh my god, that's the worst advantage dexterity save I've ever done.
Low, but his is a natural 1.
Oh my god.
Wow.
As he realizes that you have rounded the corner, he panics and goes to try and pull a lever at the side of the wall. He slips and misses.
And bangs his head.
Advantage on who next.
Excellent.
I always feel that one is like, do you know the death of or is it, does he die? I can't remember, but like in Breaking Bad, when that guy tries to run away and escape, what's his name?
Ted.
Bill Burr and Ted, exactly, because Bill Burr and Huel are trying to keep him in the house, and he tries to run off and he slips on the carpet and just kills himself.
Breaks his
I
neck
feel like that's
on
that one right there.
trips on the carpet, slides, and breaks his neck on the.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. On his own counter.
Yeah.
They just sat on the sofa, just looking at him like, "What the fuck was that?" Sorry, voice. Yeah. Anyway.
No, you keep going.
As the cold grip slips on the lever and misses, he turns to you, his eyes wide, breath short, and he looks at you in panic and then shock.
Do I have an action?
You get an action.
Unga's just gonna run up to him, thrust his spear directly into his chest.
Ooh, okay.
Oh boy.
Roll an attack.
31.
Ooh,
Nothing but red cloth and cloak.
So that would be.
His spine breaks as the spear passes through, and his whole body collapses down on the spear.
I like to think that as I thrust my spear through, because his spine breaks, it just goes straight through. My arm holding the spear comes out the other side of his body. Not just the spear, but my entire arm as well.
As it kind of hangs up with you, what do you do with the body?
Kick him off the end of the spear so he flops onto the floor, and then raise my eyes to look at this person on the other side.
So did you throw the body on the floor?
Yeah, body on the floor.
As the body lands on the floor, a figure stands in front of you, maybe 10, 15 foot away from you. As you feel your heart and your breath begin to slow, ready to take the next target in this dungeon. Your breath is caught. As you look in front of you, you recognize this person. His eyes are wide and glassy, reflecting the churning red river, but nothing else. This is Zachariah.
Zachariah? Unger would say as he steps forwards, stepping over the body of the cultist. He's walking slowly. He's not rushing to meet him.
I'd say within this time, the rest of you would have had time to move down the corridor should you wish to.
Yes.
As you see Unger Bungerson slowly walking towards this figure. When you would notice from Unger Bungerson's body language that this is not a foe.
I got my character stuck again.
No.
Oh my god.
Moment there, Kim.
Thank you.
Unger, as you step forward, and for the rest of you, you see a likeness in this figure, not as old as Unger, but glimpses of similarity. Very much like that of Sungalm you met many months ago. Zachariah looks into your eyes, Unger Bungerson, and there is no expression between his eyes. The master demands a toll, drops of life, for the journey to the keep. Step forward, or be consumed. And he looks around at you all. 7 souls. 7 tolls to pass.
Rash smirks to himself.
Unger would step forwards, but not really paying attention to anything he's just said. My friend, you do not recognize me.
I am the ferryman.
You are Zachariah.
I am the ferryman of the river.
You are Zachariah.
No, he's a ferryman.
Unger would lean closer. He would go to slowly place his hand on Zachariah's shoulder. Once again repeating, my friend, what has happened to you?
I am the ferryman. The master demands a toll. Step forward. 7 souls. 7 souls.
Can Abard step forward and try and investigate what manner of spell or condition is affecting Zagariah?
You can inspect him. How do you wish to do that?
Maybe doing a history check to see what Abard can remember from his schoolings on the nature of curses and magic and...
I'll allow you to roll it. I think history would be a very hard DC.
16.
You would assume this man is unwell.
I can't quite put my finger on what's wrong with him, Unger. I'm sorry. He seems to have some kind of illness.
His mind is taken, like Rezuk. Would there be any reaction to Unger placing his hand on Zagariah's shoulder?
Nothing. It is like... It's almost like touching a scarecrow or something that is almost unmoving. You feel pulse in his body, you feel weight against his skin, but he is dead weight. Yeah, he does have life in him.
Unger would grip his shoulder tightly. My friend, you are Zagariah, descendant of Raven tribe. Many great-grandson of Zug-Zug Tugmuk. You are not ferryman. You are Raven tribe.
He looks at the boat. Drops of life for the journey to the keep.
Can you see me? Zagariah, can you see me? Unger would wave his hand in front of his eyes to try and see if there's any reaction.
There is slow blink, but there is no reaction or recall.
Medica comes in closer and tries to use Dispel Magic as to sever anything magical that is affecting this person. Is like this. Does it do it if I do it like that? No, it doesn't. So basically, it's a DC 20 roll plus my 2 modifier. Roll it and you decide what happens.
Medica, whatever magic takes hold of this being, and it is indeed magic, is far greater than a level 4 spell.
Something is surely grasping this man's will. It's very strong magic.
Unger's staring at Zagariah, trying to think. We need something stronger.
Nub steps forward. Zagariah, I've heard many a tale of you. You don't know who I am. I know who you are. He reaches into his pocket. This here is a Daedric hammer. Touch it. Let its power move into you. Whatever may come, I wish for it to restore you to who you once were. Lest the hammer shatter in two, I would be glad. Please, take the handle.
Do you go to hand it to him?
Your handle first as well. Like so, I've got the head of the hammer in my hand. So I've got a grip on it. Should he wish to snatch it and throw it in the river, but.
As you hold it outstretched, no hand comes to meet yours. No hand comes to meet the hammer.
Bonk him with it, Unger will say.
Okay. So sort of just does the little toss in his hand. So from throwing the hammer up, it flips and he catches the handle in his own hand and just gives him a slight tap on the forehead with the Daedric hammer.
Nubs, make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
No worries.
Yeah, +3.
+3? No advantage? Just +3.
Just +3.
Right.
I think I get advantage being a gnome, actually, now that I think about it. Let me just double check that. Yes, I have an advantage on intelligence, wisdom, charisma, throws. Okay. That's saving against magic then. Maybe, is this a saving throw or just a...
Saving throw.
Yeah, okay. Then
Finn's throwing guidance on this guy with a 4.
So 18 plus 3?
Plus 4.
Nice.
+3, +4.
20.
Wait, 18?
Plus 4 being 18, right? No.
Oh, I see,
Three.
right.
It's a 20. +3,
It's a 20,
+4.
yes, sir. Yeah.
The party has discovered guidance.
As the hammer comes down, it almost hits against a shield against this being. It reflects off its skin, and you, in your mind, Nubs, see a face with the red eyes and pallid skin. You'll look back as you almost sprung.
I feel like I'm thrown back onto the floor.
Yeah.
Saw him! I saw him!
Is that a Pippin reference?
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much it.
I saw
I saw him! But it's supposed to be this time. I saw him!
Who? Who did you see?
Grezog!
Status.
Rosatus, yes. He holds a iron grip over this poor man.
As you lie on the floor, echoing these words, the Garaya echoes once more. I am the ferryman, and the master demands a toll. Drops of life for the journey to the keep. Step forward
What if we say no?
by the current.
Smash, you've got
What if-
plenty of souls. Offer them up.
Souls.
What if we take the boat ourselves?
Smash, plenty of souls. Just pay them out.
Yeah, cop him up, bro. Fucking
Yes.
hell.
Solid
Yeah,
for the lads.
or-
It's fully recovered now.
He didn't ask for souls. He asked for souls.
Well, he clearly means that. He's talking in
A
rhymes.
soul.
He's a ferryman.
But a toll.
I don't know, he might just mean drops of blood into the river of
Yep.
blood.
Pretty sure he means
Oh, yeah.
blood.
Okay,
well,
let's
let's
clear it up.
squeeze this lizard
Clear it
man.
up with him.
Empty him slowly.
I fear your friend here, Unger, might be the victim of a terrible curse. We could try and lift it, or we could try and kill the one who placed it upon him.
Or we
Often,
could kill him and then take his soul.
We
and
will
his soul
not kill
will
him.
stay.
Unger would snap as he turned around at Shamash.
We'll bring him back to life.
Touch him, I will kill you.
I won't touch him.
Gladly.
You know, that's an option.
It is not an option.
Take a soul from Grezog. Otherwise, we leave him here.
As you begin arguing amongst yourselves, Zachariah begins to walk over towards a pool at the end of the corridor.
Who is gone?
We will pay.
He looks down at the pool.
My friend.
7 souls. 7 souls. And he stares down at this pool of blood that you see in front of you, Unger.
Unger looks down at the pool of blood and looks at his hand that was so recently cut as well. Come with us. Pay the toll. Come with us.
Roll me a persuasion check, Unger.
Oh boy.
Charisma.
Am I close enough to Abar to get +3?
If it's a save.
No, it's not safe.
As you make this gesture, Zachariah looks at you. 7 souls. 7 souls. And as he looks into the pool, vitality, mana, mind, movement, clarity, fortitude, memory. Each must be paid. And he looks out at you all. But which will each pay?
I shall pay. I shall pay for the mind.
Zachariah to you passes a dagger. Then offer to the river your blood.
Nubs glances at Unger Bungerson. Very well. Places the dagger between his finger and thumb, and his other finger right at the tip of it. And he just twists it slightly, so that a small cut appears in his index finger on his left hand. A small drop of blood starts to pool on the end of his finger, and he holds it over the river. Is this what you want?
You have paid with mind. And as the blood drips into the pool, Nubs.
Brain.
Does a close memory of yours.
Close memory.
Yeah, a significant memory of yours.
Do you want a good or a bad one, or sort of just a gnomish one that I have at least tucked up my
No,
sleeve here?
something that would mean like a lot to you, something that would comfort you.
Okay, yeah. I suppose we go back to the story of Nubs watching his grandfather work in his workshop, making the shoes and teaching Nubs all the different ways in which shoes are good. This shoe here, you see, what's it saying to us, Nubs? Ah, yes, it's saying it needs a bit more work on the heel. Come, my boy, just grab some more wood. That's the flash of the memory.
What did you learn in those moments? What skill?
In these moments, Nubs is learning about attention to detail and focus, I suppose. So he's learning that small differences matter and that he can actually detect them quite easily just by being acutely aware of the reality in which he finds himself. So shall we call that wisdom? Or perhaps... yeah, something like that? Or maybe even dexterity.
Attach it to a skill.
Call it sleight of hand.
Okay. Nubs, that is the last time you will ever remember that memory. As it is erased, as the blood touches the pool. And there is almost a glimpse as if you were remembering something before it then disappeared. And with it, your sleight of hand decreases by 5 points.
So it went from a +5 to plus nothing. Can I edit that in my sheet, or should I just remember that for now?
I think you can override it, but yeah, for now.
Yeah, just remember it. Yeah, I remember it. Oh yeah, I can override it. Yeah, hold on, give me a sec. Got it. Nice.
Nubs, as you remember that memory and then suddenly forget it, what would it look like if someone were to look on Nubs' face as this process happens?
A smile suddenly changes into a blank stare. A slight look of horror flashes across his eyes, and then nothing. Complete silence. Sorry about all the rolls. I'm just trying to make this work. Sorry.
Oh, good.
So skill override needs to be set to 0. So it's that's -5. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Did I describe that well enough? So smile to a slight horror to almost nothing.
Thank you. Sagaraya looks around. 6 stores remain to travel upon the ship.
What were the choices again?
I will put them in the chat. These are the ones that remain.
I'll remain. Eric comes in and says, if I'm strong enough, I don't need to move. As he comes in and says, movement.
Passes you the dagger. Then offer to the river.
It plunges in. Oh shit!
Oh my god! Whoa! It's frolicking in the blood fountain.
Yeah. Comes in, does it very unceremoniously.
Medica is so hard, thinks Nubs in his back of his mind when he just sees him do this.
Strength is all you feel in your mind, but as you offer the blood to the river, as you move, you feel yourself heavy. You increase in weight, it seems. Your ability to dash is removed. And you are reduced by 10 feet of movement in your turns.
Ooh.
another toll is taken, of which we'll each pay.
Then maybe Medica just ushers Dawn to come in, and Dawn, without saying anything, says, "Mana, I don't need to do any magic. It is beyond my abilities for now and forever."
Goo, I'm doing mana. Unga's going to cut himself in the hand.
Oh, shit.
Quickly go.
Yeah, Unga's doing mana.
All right.
I could roll
Yeah,
for
you
it
are.
as well. Who cuts themselves quicker?
All right.
Yeah. Should we do how do you want to roll for that? Are you doing it aggressively, Unga, or are you just
Yeah,
pushing
he's doing
out?
it aggressively.
Okay, we'll do a strength then, shall we?
As Medica says to Dawn, it seems like you don't get to choose this time, old friend.
Oops.
We don't actually have a stat block for Dawn, I've just realised. Not in Roll20.
I can make.
Would you like to roll what you think his strength would be in this way?
Do I just roll like a level 1 or what level kind of a.
No, I think he's still got a base, but he is obviously atrophied, so it's kind of going to be like a -4 on whatever his base would be, I would assume. Yeah, the roll D20, and we'll do it with a -4 modifier. With you never know. No, in fact, it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. As Don is pushed aside by Unga Bungson. Mana. Unga, do you have any spells?
No. Not a single one.
I need to think about this.
Well, okay then.
You now have 0 intelligence. Oh, so 3 more than I did before.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say you've played this well.
Just Unga kind of expects to feel something, but feels absolutely nothing after putting the
Just
blood in the river.
Better than before.
A red pool of blood suddenly has a blue screen, like ding.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Defeat the system. The curse is broken.
I don't feel different.
I'm gonna say you got in there, and if you were a magic wielder, in this moment you would have permanently lost a 4th level spell.
Damn.
Shit.
What spell?
What is spell? I do not
What
know
is spell? Sorry.
You'll never know.
What the fuck is spell? You'd probably say that way.
So remaining is vitality, movement, clarity, fortitude. Is that right?
Not movement.
Memory
Medic
and
is
mana.
not movement.
Movement is gone. We have vitality, clarity, fortitude, and memory.
Bidden comes
I will
up.
give up my fortitude. Shamash says before anyone could get involved.
I did hear it.
It's like jostling in the line now. For the
Jostle.
That was the noise of Finn being pushed over as Shamash pushes his way through the crowd. It's just like, it's poor old
I
Finn.
am
One of the shorts is
fortified
shoved.
by my knowledge and my
I hope he
aristocracy.
sucks all your souls.
I'm fortified by my souls. Fortified by many things. Mostly my status. Shamash.
Winston sort of like looks around like,
Shamash takes a knife, pinpricks the top of his finger, squeezes it into the river. There you go, you've had your drop of blood. Now let me on, please. I want a nice seat.
Which did you go for?
I went fortitude.
Fortitude. Shamash, as your blood dissipates into the large pool, would you consider yourself a resilient person?
But of course, I'm very resilient indeed. I am a strong-willed fellow. Some might say I have that effect too.
As you look up from the pool, you look at yourself in the reflection against it, and you feel a nervousness that you have not felt, if often, through your life, if at all. You now take -4 on both Constitution and Strength saves.
Oof. Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
Abard steps forward and chooses, rather than pricking or slicing a hand, which is frankly just going to be inconvenient and painful, Abard lifts up a flap of his armour and does a little nick on his thigh, which he thinks is going to be much easier to bandage, and dribbles some of the blood into the river. Says, "Memory! I choose memory!"
Damn.
Abard, as you think about your memory, both in the short and long term, we focus on the short. What spells do you have currently prepared?
Quite a lot of spells I have prepared currently.
No shit.
Tell me how many.
I don't know why I just think the answer. No.
18.
18.
Jesus Christ.
Do you use any of
I
them?
have quite a few that are attached to my class, which mean they're always prepared.
Share your screen and roll me a d18, and we're just going to make sure that you, whichever one you roll, you forget forever.
Like spectral horse or something.
Yeah. Grandpa! Grandpa! No! It just disappears forever. Disappears forever. Oh, the familiar loss. It's no joke.
Do you share only Discord, or do you share your whole screen?
I was going to say you shared audio as well.
Have I shared everything?
No, you've just shared Discord.
I couldn't hear
okay.
myself.
Ended.
So
That you say.
16 is the
16.
answer.
So we need to go through your prepared spells, and you pick number 16 in that list.
1,
Ooh.
2.
So basically,
Please be good, Barry.
I think you can go like to the most biggest level and then see all the spells in the biggest level because it shows everything.
It should do, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's third. Oh, all will do the same.
16
Yeah,
will be
also-
guiding bolt.
No, not guiding bolt.
Gliding bolt.
Think to the
Actually, you could
moment,
spell that.
who taught you guiding bolt?
Abard sees his memories flashing before him, and you flash to somewhere like in a courtyard in a castle in the frosty steppe of Damara, and there's a very beardy fella in like a flowing robe that's quite short for the time of year, and is just like hurling spells at a group of paladins in training, and he just clonks Abard directly in the head with a little bolt of lightning. And that was the day that Abard learnt guiding bolt from old brother Jeremiah.
And then a long-term memory. How many languages do you know?
Oh my
Oh.
god. Don't say he forgets common. He just can't talk to him.
Abard can speak 2 languages.
Oh no!
Abard
One of
can
those is
speak
common.
D2.
common, and he can speak English. Elvish.
It's just
A little slip of the tongue there.
English is a strange foreign language.
Angrily.
Abard,
oh, good.
roll
Here we go.
me a d2.
Yes.
You're flicking
Anyone
50.
speak Elvish? Does anyone speak Elvish here?
Hey.
I actually do, but
Finland does.
Common is 1.
Do you roll one? There it is. There it fucking is, boys.
Oh my god.
Isna Allah, Danlela, Terufni, Kavilla Skara. Oh, fuck. Vishnu, yeah, what's the Vishnu Allah?
Vishnu Allah.
Vishnu Allah.
Abard, I imagine in your mind as the blood drips from your thigh, all memory of you learning this language as a child is erased, and you are immediately kind of bypassed back to the moment where you started to read Elvish.
Does that mean his entire childhood is erased?
No, not the entire childhood. It's just all of the memory of learning to speak, I guess, common is gone. You are
Probably a
now
lot of
only
it
able to communicate in Elvish.
Could anyone else speak Elvish?
You remember all
Finn
memory
speaks
in
Elvish.
Elvish.
I think
That was
Finland had...
educated.
Medica
Yeah,
speaks.
Medica.
Sure.
Can I speak Elvish? I don't think so. I want to just double check this. Why am I super zoomed in?
I am a dragon of intelligence.
No, I can't speak Elvish. Sorry.
So we have Finnan can speak Elvish. So
And Shamash.
Abard, what would you have said
American.
as you turned around? What would you have said in common?
Everything feels exactly the same. I don't know anything that's changed. Really, this sacrifice feels somewhat underrated.
And then what does everyone hear in actual Elvish as you are just speaking the only language you know?
Glenfire Pilgil.
Yeah, just speak Welsh.
Just fucking Welsh.
Alright.
I would say everybody is literally like just can't say a thing, just staring, very bewildered.
I want your version of Welsh. No, sorry. I mean, your version of Elvish, please. Avon, if you can.
I've
pull
got an
out.
Elvish translator for
Allez, oui,
you.
maman!
Oh!
Ah.
Je m'appelle Evad! Oui, oui!
Oh! Le baguette.
I always used Finnish as Elvish.
Yeah.
Because in Lord of the Rings, they used Finnish as a base
did, yeah.
language.
Did they really? My word.
One of the
Welsh,
base
yeah.
languages, yeah.
Welsh was
Yeah.
one of the ones.
Finnan's gonna
Yeah,
put
actually,
an arm on Abad's, I guess, side because he's not that tall. I go, oh, buddy. It literally replying in Elvish. It has changed you. We'll cover it on
He
the boat
sounds-
ride.
He sounds somewhat more intelligent. Or learned.
I'm sorry, what the fuck's going on?
What did you say?
Abad's talking in Elvish.
Can he?
You
Now,
wouldn't have
when-
understood that.
Does that mean when Unger and the rest of the party talk in common, it just sounds?
Yeah, he
Abad
won't know
can't-
what's going on.
I was going to say that everybody's looking at everybody's looking at
right
your mouth like, what the fuck are you talking about? Bah!
Do you remember when Tomohiro did an impression of English before he could understand?
Yeah,
It's like, what? It sounds like. What English sounds like to someone who can't understand it.
Well, there's that song that someone did in Italian, like, was fake English, wasn't it?
What about the Sims language that they use? Oh,
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's Kirkosa.
Or Animal Crossing language.
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Oh, or Don't Starve, like with a.
Anyway, yeah. Got a few to get through, don't we? Or is that the last one of the tolls?
I think it's
Um,
Finnan's not.
No,
gone
we've got
yet.
the guy and yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, is that yours too?
Clarity and vitality left, I think.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. Does Dawn have to pay a toll? He has been here paying the toll for quite a bit.
But has he got a soul?
He does.
I would say if Dawn approaches, Zachariah looks at him. The orc has nothing of worth for the river. He will sail without burden upon my ship.
Jesus, he's fucked up.
Artus steps forwards then and slashes the back of his forearm, dripping blood into the river.
Bro,
A
just
small slash. He scratches the back of his forearm, dripping some blood into the river. If a few more years of my life force buys us passage, then so be it. Choose fatality. Was it fatality?
That or clarity?
yeah, that's the two that left.
Fatality it is.
As the blood drips from you into the pool, what is your constitution modifier, Artus?
+3.
And your total hit dice?
103. Oh, number of hit dice, sorry, or like
Hit dice, yeah.
11 hit dice? Is that what you mean, sorry?
You mean like the hit dice that you use to?
You roll on like a short rest.
Yeah, so I've got 11. 1 second, where's the short rest button?
Oh yeah, I have 11.
I guess we all have 11 because we're level 11.
What?
Level
Yeah,
11?
D10. 11 D10.
Excuse me, sorry.
You lose 3 hit dice permanently.
Right.
Okay.
And you lose 11 of your max HP.
Okay.
Dude, I think my fucking sleight of hand was the best it's going to come, to be honest.
Yeah.
Best one was Unger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
plan.
yeah, that's a good one, actually. 100% the best one. He just was like, your spells are deleted. He's like, yeah, good. Don't want them.
Just spell.
Ah, shit.
Artis feels himself weaken. His bones get heavier as his blood drips into the river.
Or vitality leaves you in your aging body. And you feel more mortal than you've ever felt. One toe remains.
And then steps forward. Picks up the dagger off Artis. I guess this is it. And then slices his little pinky ever so slightly as a small drop of halfling blood drops into the river.
The blood drops through the air and splashes into the pool. Clarity, right?
I believe so.
I remember, not very clear.
Yeah.
Then your passive perception drops to 10.
Oh my god.
And you will forever make disadvantages on wisdom saves moving forward.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
God.
Oh, that's awful. How do I change
Yeah, that's
this?
not great.
All my shit rolls off wisdom.
Shit, bro.
But is it like
That's on saves.
Saves, yeah.
Oh, okay. Passive
Yeah,
perception.
not everything.
Okay. Yeah. Wisdom saves.
Yes. Your spells are okay.
Disadvantage on that.
Yes.
Okay. How can I remember? I'll just have to remember.
I think there's a way I can do it. I'll look into it for you in D&D Beyond.
Ah, so good. I'll just remember to. With
Yeah,
minus.
you can modify quite many things in D&D Beyond quite nicely. Like I could permanently change my walking speed to 20 feet
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I've changed my passive perception to 10.
Oh yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. Do like override or misc bonuses and stuff, but not proficient. Is that like?
It's cool.
I
Don't worry
I'll
about
work
it.
out.
Don't worry about it too much more. Yeah. As the final a drop of blood falls into the pool, Togoraya looks up at you all. And he signals to the blood-stained boat that lies moored in this river. You may pass. I will be your Charon through this river of blood.
Okay, Sharon.
Can Abar do an intelligence save to see if he can work out why this man has suddenly started speaking tongues?
Oh God.
Yes, please do so. You are confused.
Fidden didn't notice at first, and now has remembered. Abard wouldn't have understood that. So he goes, Monsieur Abard, ici, dans le boat, regardez, appelez-vous. And Fidden sort of gestures to, like, get on the boat.
Huddle! Oui!
Shamash says, quand nous parlons en Elvish?
Oui!
Je ne comprends pas.
The Elvish!
Vous parlez Elvish quand? What? He's asking why he's speaking in Elvish.
Ce n'est pas un beau, ce n'est pas un shit. Ouais? Wait, what?
Vous
Says
êtes un
no-
chou?
What do you mean, speaking in Elvish? This is how I normally sound.
We don't normally speak in Elvish, but you're definitely speaking in Elvish, and it's nice. Means these peasants can't understand us, eh?
Ah!
Fucking say.
Elvish.
You just hear Shamash and Abard like,
I think it's entirely put upon, and he greatly appreciates it.
I need to find like some AI like speech modifier so it does actually just auto translate my Discord to be in French or something.
That's got to be this, right?
Zachariah beckons you all onto the ship. And as you do so, the river begins to pick up pace. The sound of flowing blood intensifies. And you see at the end of this place, the river doesn't seem to go anywhere. But he beckons you all to join as he goes to unmoor the boat.
Where the hell are we going?
Would you all board?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we have to.
can't do for ages.
Yeah. Reluctantly, I'm all bored.
Yeah, with a
Maybe.
sigh, Nubs boards as well.
He'll be sat next to Zogariah.
Zachariah does not make much movement or indication of any emotion as he unmoors the boat, and it slowly begins to pick up pace as it moves through this dimly lit passageway. As you travel down further, the river picks up pace dramatically, and you hear the sound of rushing liquid.
Ooh, getting jobby.
At the end of the corridor, the air itself seems to almost bleed as the vessel groans and lurches forward, caught now in this pull of something vast and hungry beneath. And imagine your knuckles white and as watching this torchlit column slide past on either bank. The liquid churns in this deep arterial red And ahead of you, a vortex opens. And you all feel the lurch in the pits of your stomach as you are pulled forwards into it. And the boat descends nose down into a vertical decline.
Oh my god.
And as you travel with speed through a terrifying fury of movement, that's where we'll pick up next session.
Oh.